Hello everybody, thank you for watching another one of my Stage 4 and Out the Door videos. I apologize again today, I'm driving. I posted 3 videos this morning on my way to my Clearfield office, which is about an hour drive. I wanted to post another one on my way back. I did have somebody tell me, and I'm going to apologize right now, my truck has a super loud exhaust. There's nothing I can do about it. She said that she was listening to one of my videos this morning, and we work in the Clearfield office together, and she said, you know, I just couldn't hear you, it was so loud. And I said, turn your bass down. If you're in your car listening to this, or you have it going through a bigger set of speakers, the bass is what you're hearing, turn that down, you'll hear me a lot better. Or turn it up because you don't want to hear me, that's okay too. Again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I really do want to reach as many people as I possibly can. Again, this is just to help others. It's my whole purpose for this whole channel and the whole movement that I want to start. It's just to help people. You know, if I had no help whenever I started this journey, I just had to listen to my doctors and you know, figure things out on my own. I didn't have the focus, I guess, to look for things like this. So I'm hoping I can reach some people that are just starting their journey, or maybe are in the middle of their journey, that I can give some advice to. That sun is brutal. So that's my purpose, guys. That's it. Please subscribe, ask me questions, share with some friends maybe that you know are going through some issues. It could be colon cancer like I had. It could be any kind of cancer. Maybe it's not even cancer. Maybe it's just medical stuff that might pertain. Let me give you a quick history. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, I like to do this at the beginning of my videos. I'm sorry. It adds a lot of time to the videos. I apologize, and I ramble. Sorry. If you know me, then you know what I'm doing. Okay. Diagnosed at the age of 45 with stage 4 colon cancer. Went through chemo and radiation. Then I had my resection surgery that led to an ileostomy bag. And then I had that reversed. And then I started chemo again. So I did the whole regimen, went through all that stuff. I have videos posted about each one of those things. I have videos posted about money and the billing aspect and all the bills you're going to get from all this. I have videos posted about LARS, which is really important. If you have LARS, lower anterior resection syndrome, I highly advise you to watch that video, which I just posted this morning, actually. So I wanted to talk about life after cancer. Okay, I have videos, and I'm going to post even more videos about the things I went through during my cancer treatments and during the time of chemo and radiation and all that jazz. But I really wanted to talk to you about life afterwards. My last chemo treatment was on May 11th of 2022. It is now December 12th of 2023, so I'm about a year and a half out. I did post a video this morning about an issue with my gallbladder, where I was sick every day, and they found it was my gallbladder, and they just yanked that little sucker out, and I feel like $1 million. I'm not sick every day. I did post a video about LARS, which is a very common, and I don't want to say underdiagnosed, but I do want to say that it took a little bit of digging for me to find out that I had LARS, and I'm blessed with a surgeon that did his homework and helped me out through that. Again, you can get more information on that video that I posted this morning. However, so LARS and gallbladder were 2 side effects, or 2 things that I've been dealing with since. Other than that, guys, I feel great. Okay, cancer took a lot out of me, but I'm getting it all back. My weight's back up, as you can tell from my big old chubby cheeks. My endurance is still a little bit down as far as like working. I get tired a little bit quicker. At the end of the day, like tonight, whenever I get home, I'm going to be crashing on the couch. My wife's going to be, hey, you fell asleep at 8 o'clock on the couch. I get tired, but those are all getting better. I still have to go for scans every 6 months. It was 3 months, now it's every 6. That's fine. That's part of the deal. kind of out of the surgeries. I'm done with the treatments. I'm done with the surgeries. I just have some scans that I do every 6 months. My surgeon that did my last colonoscopy as a checkup kind of after a treatment thing said that I'm not going to see him for, I wish my wife was here, either 3 or 6 years or something like that. You know, he stated that if this kind of cancer is going to come back, it's not going to be there. It's going to be somewhere else. So I do have some spots on my scans that they're watching. I do have a little shadow, I'm air quoting shadow, on one of my kidneys. I have a spot on my liver and a spot on my lungs. They're watching all three. I've had quite a handful of scans since this whole thing started. None of those spots have grown, moved, shifted. So I'm taking the advice of the doctors and I'm trying not to worry about them so much. The spot on the kidney is probably a cyst, which is very common, so probably no big deal there. The spot on the liver, I do have a fatty liver, which a lot of people have, so that could have been there forever. And the fellow I deal with at the oncology center in the hospital I doctor in, the PA there, and if you're watching this, dude, I love you to death. You're awesome. I look up to you. He's treated me so amazing through this whole journey. You know, we've laughed together. I've cried there. You know, it's been a great journey with you, man, and I appreciate you. But like he was saying, not a big deal. And if he tells me it's not a big deal, I believe him, because I have that trust in him. I feel like if it was a big deal, he would tell me it's a big deal. I don't have a lot to worry about. I do have a spot on my lung. Again, it hasn't moved, shifted. You know, it hasn't started a party and grown. So we're good there. Of course, you know, dealing with the life after cancer kind of thing. I will tell you, I do deal with some, I don't want to say depression. I think depression is too big of a word for what I feel. You know, I do feel light, very light depression from time to time. I do deal with some survivor's guilt. That's a real big deal. And just, you know, whenever you go through all that kind of stuff, you get a new perspective, and you know, a lot of things change for you. But it's manageable. I'm not medicated for it. I don't need, you know, I don't need anything like that. But it's something that I do deal with. So I want to be honest with everybody and tell you that's something I deal with. I would please listen, if you do have depression, whether you were just diagnosed, and I had some severe depression right when I was diagnosed, and there's some on another video that I have. During my treatments, definitely had depression. On the outside, on the back end of my treatments, I started feeling much better with my depression, and now I'm feeling even better than that. I'd say I'm definitely on the outswing of that. But please, if you do have some of these things, if you need help, talk to your doctor, talk to a nurse, talk to a pastor, a friend. Get your word out to somebody that you need help. Email me, text me, carrier pigeon, use Harry Potter's carrier message owl guy thing. Like, let me know. I will do all I can to help you as well. That's what I'm here for. I want to help people. Depression, whenever you're told you have cancer, is huge. It is massive. It's a massive deal, and don't take it lightly. Don't do anything stupid, and I want to tell you why. Why you don't want to do that is this fella I'm talking about that I deal with, the PA in the oncology department. He said something to me one day, and I'll never forget it. He said a lot of things to me that I'll never forget, but one thing he said to me was, this was probably on one of my last, weeks of treatment, and we were talking about the stages of cancer and, all this stuff, and he said, "Oh, Tony," he said, "stage, 4 colon cancer, 5 years ago, this was a death sentence 5 years ago. As little as 5 years ago, I'd be dead." Wow. What a difference that made in the perspective I had at that moment. You can beat it. Any stage, you can beat it. I can't tell you how many people I've seen on the group say, "I was diagnosed terminal this or stage 4 that," and they're all on the outside of that, living life, feeling good. You can get there too. I promise. Fight hard. Believe in yourself. Believe in your doctors. Have faith in Jesus. Have faith in what He's given all the people that are going to help you, because that is part of what's going to pull you through this. Okay. So again, let's wrap it up. Life outside of cancer. Life on the other side of cancer. Am I cancer free? Scans tell me I am. Officially, I don't believe they say you're in remission until 5 years out, I want to say. Could be wrong. Officially, I'm not in remission yet, but scans are all 0. I am NED, N-E-D, no evidence of disease. That is what life's like after cancer. When you hear those letters, I want to cry, because it was such a struggle, and I made it. And you can too. You can make it. Does it sound impossible? Yeah. Does it feel impossible? Hell yeah. Yeah, it does. And I didn't think I was going to make it many times, but I did. And you can too. Life is good after cancer. Trust me. The stuff I have to deal with now it's irrelevant. It's piddly crap compared to what I went through and what it could have been like. So keep your head up, have faith in yourself. If you need anything, please get help. If you have questions for me, post up in the comments below. I will answer your comments. If I get enough questions, I'll make a whole video just on questions that you have. Okay? I'm here for you. Stage 4 and out the